beeswax. Weston, you gonna need that. Bang, bang, let me choose that.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And here's a give to Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Handoff running left is Gibson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So they've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Shit, Boston. I was going to pick that shit anyways.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Like my nigga Eve.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Myers. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Here's Prescott.
Damn.
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's Hill on the return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson.
It's all my niggas, yes.
Right at the 45-yard line.
G's on my left. Make groupies give me 6.
No score after 1 on the Ace Horse.
Because these niggas lost.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill.
That shit crazy.
Touchdown, Washington. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
This nigga
And
missed.
it's off the left upright. It's no good.
Nigga was at the 2-yard line, missed the field goal.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within a division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season,
straight up on the street, nigga, made up, bads in, bads in.
At the same time, it's not a make or break if this were,
pay up.
week 15, 16,
get your ass straight up. Everybody with me K'd up.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
Oh, white man. Y'all right, nigga. Should have been a hype man.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up throwing them down just a step. And if you do that,
God damn.
What a play.
Very good return.
So fast, I don't know which way that nigga gonna go.
And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Just dive and hope I get his ass.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington
Shut that
offense.
weak ass shit
And
down.
they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
3 yards to gain there, 2nd down. Handoff for Gibson. And
damn.
As he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's got
What the fuck are you doing, Parsons?
Being taken down at midfield.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in the 2nd week of the regular season. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
To the right side, complete to Kittle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Gibson. And closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. One more time with Gibson.
Damn.
He takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 4 yards out. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
She kept it so real, I fought with her forever.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Prescott from the gun. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That turns into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roll and picked up big yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. He's got his man, it's Gallup. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Running the jet sweep as Prescott backs it forward. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's got it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. Touchdown, Cowboys! CD Lamb as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Go shot it like a channel.
Prescott yet again. That is caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give the receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his second touchdown on the season.
Weak ass cover too.
The Cowboys are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and that will put them on top here in the third. McCann's got it teed up. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
This shit sound crazy.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Well, run on first down. Gibson, and good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Gibson.
Hell no. Gibson?
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 67 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13
They don't even know it. Hawks game fucking Floyd.
And that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lowered in the defensive front, and they're able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to run.
That one complete to Hill. Touchdown.
Damn, I should have stayed in that cover too.
Tyreek Hill with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And Washington has retaken the lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points.
My spaceship.
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
Rick Ross was wild for that verse.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys.
I just want the money.
And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
But I'm trying to give me some money. Give me some money. I just want the money, baby.
Second down and 5. Play fake. Here's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Oliver. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Oops.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The give is to Elliott. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure
I'm trying to give me some money.
They slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Give me some money.
Prescott off play action.
Damn.
Able to hit his
Oh, I caught it.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think a guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on everything.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
On 1st and 10, Prescott throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Throwing, Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Open man Lamb, it's complete. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen?
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Flushed out right. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. McCann's got it teed up. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25.
You know when he paid attention to what the fuck was playing. Motherfuckers start playing anything, then.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Hill, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Gibson again. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. From the 40 now on second down. Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Touchdown! Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hell no, thug.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out.
Ah, you got to go get that, Diggs. Stop it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. They look to throw now on first down.
Damn, he gone.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Yeah, good shit.
Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Oh, I caught that bitch.
They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find
Oh, they shitting me. I caught that bitch.
Bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
Oh, you let Kittle burn you like that, bro. You a fucking cow.
1 yards. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. Extra point by Slade.
You know that the Glizzy gang will shoot you.
More interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the
just
football
like
back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And the widow I
I
got.
know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Well, when you score on special teams, by the time you win the game, I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On first down, Cormier. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Oh, the mind. It's like, she's so fucking fine, yeah. She's
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. There goes a deep ball.
Damn, you gotta catch that CD.
It is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a good exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Prescott here to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
These guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Smart decision.
and goal and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Prescott. And this is caught.
Give me that X Factor.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are
Needed
in
that.
control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
McCann's got it teed up. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Pick all day.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that.
Oh, yeah, give me that. Good shit, Joseph.
And that should do it. Picked off by Calvin Joseph. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting,
Keep that motherfucker. That's about 3
and turn it
2
into
weeks.
positives moving forward.
Quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb. Touchdown!
With your own shit.
CD Lamb, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Pull up in that coupe, no sorry. I put roses on.
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. McCann's got it teed up. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once who...
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 42. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Throwing here, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Play action now, Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. McCann now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Did some shit I wrote about when I was all the money not a joke. And I did.
McCann's got it teed up. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it.
Oh,
you mother! A lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ooh.
And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility.
He don't even know the routes he running. He don't even know the routes he running, man. He think they running something totally damn different.
Passes like that downfield.
You ain't got shit I need, bitch.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Ah, yeah. Damn, you supposed to make him drop that. Maybe I'm just too street, bitch. I can't even roll in P. Why? Everybody noticed me. I'm rolling on the bean, yeah. My knee like Jesus, please.
Back to throw again.
Oh yeah, give me that for sure. Give me that for sure.
Picked up by Calvin Joseph.
Say that you gonna ride for me, yeah. Man, go ahead and see, man. If not, keep running that bitch up.
CD, it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of his mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about
Sight, nigga, Kelvin Joseph ain't going nowhere, man. Y'all thought I was gonna trade this dude?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week.
Catch that shit, CD!
The victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take a snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Even the blind can see it. She ain't go around for me.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up
pokey up.
Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Even the blind can see it. She ain't going around for me.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Prescott knocked down and incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Get that shit out of here, man. Stop it.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Going deep for Hopkins.
Good shit, boy.
Complete. As time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defense